Hello and welcome to this IPD tutorial video showing you how to set up groups with IPD amplifiers. When opening up IntelliDrive controller, it will end up in global view. In here you can see the units online. Here you can also add groups. Pressing the button add group, then enter the name of the group. Maybe we can call it left. Now press setup. Select the members you want to have in that group. For instance, let's take these 3. As you can see, available units are represented to the left and group members to the right. And you can add and take out any members of that group by using the buttons in the middle. You can now choose to select the carbon copy. When having carbon copy, everything that you do in any of the IPDs of that group will happen simultaneously on all the others. I would say it's rare that you want to do everything simultaneously. Probably you want to have some parts individual and some parts being part of the group. To do the latter, please choose Advanced Configuration and then press Setup Links. You can now add the functionality of the IPD that you want to have simultaneous for all the amplifiers in that group. For instance, maybe we want to have levels and we want to have input. Press Add. Then input 2, press add. We might want to have parametric EQ filters all on all inputs, both input 1 and input 2. Press OK and then OK again. You can now see in this group panel over here that you're able to mute the amplifiers in that group from here, and you can power them on as well, so it can be used for power groups and it can be used for many things. Pressing this button over here will direct you or will display the units that are part of that group. You can now go into any mixer panel of any of the amplifiers in the group, and as long as you are controlling the parameters that you added to that group, action will now happen on all 3 at the same time. So if I go in input EQ and make one EQ over here, I can now go back and open another amplifier, and if I go into the input EQ here, I can see that it has now been added. This goes for levels as well, of course. I added the input levels, so if I turn this down here and go back to global, I can now see that it's turned down on all 3 amplifiers in that group.